Static on my Bluetooth speaker, taxi horns weave through the haze. Sidewalk vendors stir the sugar into dawn's espresso gray. You pop your collar to the drizzle, laughing mouth case. Every crosswalk sparkles yellow like a worn-out cinema. City lights keep scrolling, infinite feet of chance. Time slows down to half beat when you reach to take my hand. Dance with me on this avenida in the rain. Let the congas fill the silence in our brains. Heartbeat toes tap soft on puddly paved lanes. Thunder rolling somewhere distant like a train. Dance with me, the head jiggy-bar. Spin this ordinary weather into art. Push the grayscale world to technicolor flame. On an avenida, kissing in the rain. Neon cursive on a food truck spells caliente empanadas. You steal a bite, your eyes ignite. Best commercial never shot. My phone vibrates, deadlines climb. Cloud-based panic in the queue. But every ping just fades to maracas when I'm sharing streetlight blue with you. Let traffic be the drum kit. Let rooftops hum the bass. We'll lay a nylon string of a love over city pulse and gray. Dance with me on this avenida in the rain. Let the congas fill the silence in our brains. Heartbeat toes tap soft on puddly paved lanes. Thunder rolling somewhere distant like a train. Dance with me, deja de llevar. Spin this ordinary weather into art. Push the grayscale world to technicolor flame. On an avenida, kissing in the rain. Maybe tomorrow brings headlines and subway lines, but tonight the clouds are flamenco hands above the skyline. We were strangers streaming past, now we're syncopated hearts, writing chorus after chorus in a language traffic starts. Dance with me on this avenida in the rain. Let the congas drown the chatter in our brains. Skyscraper echoes sing a sweet refrain we refrain. Love is louder than the engine of the train. Dance with me, deja de llevar. Let tomorrow photograph our blurry spark. From the curbside glow, the skylight window pane. On an avenida, kissing in the rain. Friday nights were all we knew. We spun our dreams on dashboard lights, two borrowed hearts and borrowed time.
You said forever sounded nice. I swore I'd make that promise true. Back when the stars were new, we found a life worth holding to.
Do you remember then, when every mile felt wide as heaven? We traced tomorrow on an open road, built a home from dust and hope. Seasons turned, the baby cried, laughter filled the porch at night. Back when the stars were new, love was all we had to prove.
Years rolled like thunderclouds, paychecks thin and worries loud. But we danced close in kitchen light while the bills piled up outside.
You held my faith when I lost mine, brighter than any silver moon. Back when the storms were wild, we learned the strength in me and you. Do you remember then, when every mile felt wide as heaven? We traced tomorrow on an open road, built a home from dust and hope. Winters came, the children grew, photographs replaced their shoes. Back when the stars were new, love was all we had to prove. Now the porch boards creak beneath our quiet talks at dusk.
Snowy hair and wrinkled hands still find their fitting touch.
If morning takes me first, don't think I'm far from view. I'll be that constant ember burning soft inside of you.
Yes, I remember then, each borrowed day we turned a legend.
The road is shorter than it's ever been, but your smile still pulls me in. Sunsets fade, the night turns blue, yet every star reminds me to. Back when the stars were new, love was all we had to prove. And after all these changing skies,
love is still our truest truth.
cracked windshield catching morning sun. Coffee steam draws halos on the glass. You hum the chorus to our favorite song. I lay a harmony that makes it last. Tires hum an easy rhythm, guiding
Every mile line on the highway spells open hearts.
When the city noise grows louder than the jokes we tell,
We just roll the windows down and let the stories swell.
'cause friends flow steady like a river, and love burns gentle as a spark, lighting up the roads we travel through the midnight and the dark. When the world feels heavy-handed, we remember who we are. Two back roads and open hearts away from worrying about the scars.
Starlight freckles on the dashboard. Moonrise paints your freckles bright. You say tomorrow's just a detour if we laugh enough tonight. The radio fades, so what? We keep on singing all the missing parts. Patchwork notes and paper maps of open hearts.
If the engine coughs a memory we tried to lock outside, we'll tune it in and let it go. No shadows left to hide. 'Cause friends flow steady like a river, and love burns gentle as a spark, lighting up the roads we travel through the midnight and the dark. When the world feels heavy-handed, we remember who we are. Two back roads and open hearts away from worrying about the scars. Daybreak dust on the dashboard glass, coffee steam painting crescent moons. You laugh at every crooked mile, turn my worries into summer tunes. Phone keeps buzzing with tomorrow, but tomorrow's just a neon blur. Right now the only map I need is the compass of your whisper.
Gas station roses on the front seat, sticker covered thermos by your knee. Your hand hangs out the window, tracing lyrics in the breeze. All the headlines shout about the chaos, all the apps keep chasing time. Yet in the mirror of your hazel eyes, I see every road aligned. 'Cause when we're flying down that blue highway,
every cloud turns into a white parade.
radio sings our freckles into constellations.
Tail lights blur like watercolor fade. Love's a song that hums beneath the tires,
rolling steady through the dark and light. With you on this blue highway, every heartbeat feels just right.
city skylines fade like Polaroids, left too long in desert sun. We trade big screen expectations for a bonfire and a borrowed run. Morning news can keep its thunder, morning rush can keep its crown. We've got my old sixth string and your harmony to lay the worries down.
Let the algorithms guess the things we need. They'll never measure how you lean on me. Every mile marker is a vow we speak. Love's the quiet code no network sees. So let's keep racing down that blue highway, moonlit miles turning black to gold. If the future steals a sunrise from your window, I'll paint a dawn that we can hold. Love's a song that hums beneath the tires, rolling steady through the dark and light. With you on this blue highway, every heartbeat feels just right. Yeah, every heartbeat feels just right.
Mango sunset drips along the open balcony. Distant taxis playing a rhythm in the street. You arrive like August thunder rolling over me. Every footstep turns my silence into heat. Cicadas buzz in tempo with a tremble on my lips. Heartbeat on the brink of every kiss. Love me loud beneath these trembling palms. Let the night surrender all its calm. Spin my soul in ocean salted fire. Every breath a flame, you can retire. If the dawn tears edges off our song, we will burn the daylight Bougainvillea petals scatter at the moon's command. Street lamp shadows tangle through the dust. Your hands trace a compass no map could ever plan. North is where your whispered secrets cut. Stars ignite like matches as you brush across my ear. All creation vows to keep us near. Love me loud beneath these trembling palms. Let the night surrender all its calm. Spin my soul in ocean salted fire. Every breath a flame you can't retire. If the dawn tears edges off our song, we will burn the daylight twice as strong. Love me loud, let the fever in the palms keep us blazing all year long. Let the world scroll by in grayscale. We'll stay printed bright. Two hearts in dim carmine, beating echoes through the night. Love me loud beneath these trembling palms. Let the night forget the meaning of calm. Spin my soul in ocean salted fire. Feel the melody climb ever higher. If tomorrow cools the Caribbean air, we'll relight the sky with one wild prayer. Love me loud, let the fever in the palms seal our names in midnight glare. Moonlight claws the courtyard tiles. Orange blossoms hold their breath. Your shadow pours like red Rioja down the whitewash of my chest. Every heartbeat strikes the hand drum. Copper sparks along the skin. If love's a fevered faria, let the wild guitars begin. Footsteps echo ole ole. Fire stitched in every sway. Burn me bright in the streets of Granada. Let the canyon of our voices split the night. Dance the pulse of two flamenco souls colliding. Raise the ash of every doubt into the light. If the dawn must find us fragile, let it sift us into flame. For tonight in the heart of Granada, every breath repeats your name. Patio of secret fountains, gypsy violins take flight. Your fingers trace my trembling wrist, turn my silence into white. City walls are ancient verses, graffiti written by the sky. If the dawn must find us fragile, let it sift us into flame. For tonight in the heart of Granada, every breath repeats your name. Stone to dust, dust to ember, kisses spark on trembling lips. Should tomorrow steal this thunder, memory will crack the whip. Burn us bright on the roofs of Granada. Let the sunrise swear we never turned away. Carry echoes of our fervor through the Albaicín. Tiles will hum the vow we made today. If forever proves elusive, we will etch it just the same. Here beneath the blaze of Granada, every heartbeat speaks your name.
Streetlights paint a road of silver on the asphalt night. Headphones spin the city's heartbeat just a little too tight. Yellow cabs are flying, neon rivers flow and bend. Still I hear those quiet hills call my name again. Rush hour footsteps tap the tempo of my restless heart. Blue dot on a map says home is miles and miles apart. I lift my eyes to scattered stars, the same ones we once knew. Every spark across the sky is pointing back to you. Take me back home on the freedom wind, over towers and tunnels and midnight trains that never end. Familiar roads keep walking right behind my soul, humming low. You're never alone, yeah I know, that's home. Coffee shop windows catch a tired Friday grin. Calendar pages fall like leaves I've gathered in the wind. Friends post brighter sunsets from the places I ain't been. But dawn upon our hillside still outshines all of them. Hands around the steering wheel, faith around the plan. Doesn't matter how high the sky or how rough the land. If your porch light's burning on that gravel curve ahead, every mile of lonely night is just a thread. Take me back home on the freedom wind,
days that never end. Familiar roads keep walking right behind my soul, humming low. You're never alone, yeah, I know. That's home. Maybe I roamed too far and lost the song we used to play. Maybe this world's too wide and I need some place to stay. So I close my eyes and I hear a distant harmony, voices on the breeze singing back to me. Carry me home on the freedom wind. Let the valleys echo every promise that you send. River of time will finally find the sea's embrace. My melody will linger at the old front gate, one place forever known as home. Bar finger pick guitar outro, fading with harmonica whistle.
Caught the red-eye down from Denver, suitcase full of coastal dreams. Billboards promise silver beaches, life lit up in movie screen gleam.
First week felt like summer heaven, palm trees waving me to stay.
But I'm trading sunny bleach postcards for another cloudy day. Every headline sold me fortune, every friend said you'll go far. Now the only stage I'm standing on is the back seat of my car. 'Cause the golden skies of California never seem to dim, and you'd swear that all that sunshine's gonna settle every sin. But this heart keeps rolling thunder even when the coast is clear. Those golden skies of California just won't chase the storm in here.
Played a dozen dive bar evenings, wrote my number on the wall.
Roommates sleeping on the sofa,
Rent overdue come early fall. Studio lights look sweet on paper, but they flicker out at dawn.
while the Santa Ana whispers, pack your doubts and move along. I keep mailing dreams to nowhere, stamped with hope and second tries. Every answer marked return to sender burns behind my eyes. Yeah, the golden skies of California never seem then, but echoes fill the canyon when the traffic disappears. Those golden skies of California just can't dry these hidden tears. Maybe someday I'll remember this as just a chapter turned, when the oceans roll and chorus sings the lessons that I've learned. Even endless perfect weather can't mend every shattered part. Gotta find a place inside me that reflects a kinder spark. Still the golden skies of California glow beyond the haze, and I'll chase another sunrise through the freeway's tangled maze. If my shadow starts to tremble, I'll let daylight draw it near, till the golden skies of California shine the storm clouds clear. Yes, the golden skies of California, maybe tomorrow, maybe here. Morning drips like honey through the skyline glass of soul. Buses hum their city prayers while streetlights lose control. You hand me jasmine latte foam, draw tiny hearts in steam, and the Han River answers back a silver-threaded dream.
We drift along the riverside where lovers tie ribbons tight. Plastic locks of pastel hope reflecting neon night. Your laughter chases pigeons past a pageant vendor's flame, and every sizzle in the pan spells out your woven name.
Oh, play that hang gang heartstring, let the tide reveal our rhyme. Every wave keeps softly humming, how your hands rewrite my time. Old guitars and Gaia lines blend like moonlight over wine on this glowing, ever-scrolling avenue. Your love updates the skyline. We split a coin in two for luck, slide half into my sleeve. You fold the other half inside your cherry blossom jeans. Screens keep lighting ancient walls with breaking news and ads, but your whispers and a love enough to mute the world we have.
And young to yesterday comes for the present grace. Sarang floats in future tense, language finds our commonplace. So play that hang heartstring, let tomorrow bend and shine. Subway tunnels turn to reverb for the chorus in your eyes. Let soju stars dissolve the night, paint dawn on Hambach lines on this blooming hyper-luminous avenue. Your love rewrites the skyline.
midnight Bogota roar. I scroll the headlines, sip papaya from a can. Then you text a single hola, and the city understands. Sidewalk speakers hum bachata through the neon rain. Every note a tiny postcard spelling out your name. On Calle Luna, my heart plays a rumba, spinning every sidewalk light into your face. Calendar pages dance like mariposas. Time slows down inside your stray embrace. If tomorrow changes every algorithm, let tonight upload our love in candle code. On Calle Luna, my heart plays a rumba where your rhythm is the only road. Streetcar vendor frames our future in a cafe con leche steam. Bluetooth speaker sells merengue while the crypto markets scream. You trace a map on my sombrero made of secondhand suede blue. Say the world can crash by sunrise, there's still midnight left for two. Traffic horns become a clave counting out our fate. Finger snaps and foul sways animate the slate. On Calle Luna, my heart plays a rumba, spinning every sidewalk light into your face. Calendar pages dance like mariposas. Time slows down inside your stray embrace. If tomorrow changes every algorithm, let tonight upload our love in candle code. On Calle Luna, my heart plays a rumba where your rhythm is the only road. Tweets can fade and filters break, but whispers know no glitch. Your laughter loops like vinyl cracks, turning fate's rough stitches. On Calle Luna, my heart plays a rumba, spinning every sidewalk light into your face. Calendar pages dance like mariposas. Time slows down inside your stray embrace. If tomorrow scrolls right past our headline, I will write us in the sky with cloud and cold. On Calle Luna, my heart plays a rumba when your rhythm is the only road. Yes, your rhythm is my only road. October rain taps softly on the window of my mind. I replay every golden streetlight you and I left behind. I wore pride like a sweater, much too heavy for the spring. Didn't notice you were freezing when I should have given wings. I saved all our snapshots in a box of could-have beens, but photographs don't tell you how the ending still feels thin. So I'm writing letters in October, ink the color of regret. Every line a gentle tremor, saying words I never said. If the scattered leaves can find you, let them rustle. I was wrong. Turn this lonely autumn silence into somewhere we belong. Your coffee mug is tucked away, but memory pours it hot. Steam lifts up apologies, the voice inside me fought. You asked for little fireworks, I built a paper moon. Watched it sink beneath the water when I should have pulled you through. I thought time would fold the corners of the pages we had stained, but every crease just underlines the words I can't explain. So I'm writing letters in October, ink the color of regret. Every line a gentle tremor, saying words I never said. If the scattered leaves can find you, let them rustle. I was wrong. Turn this lonely autumn silence into somewhere we belong. Maybe winter's first snowfall will erase my footprints there, but I'm standing in the doorway of the love we used to wear. If the frost can keep a promise, let it carve one more for me, that the heart I broke in April might come home by New Year's Eve. So I'm sending letters in October, hoping paper hearts can mend. Every leaf that spins between us whispers this is not the end. If the sunrise finds you listening, know these words are brave and true. My autumn-colored pages fold themselves back home to you. I heard the midnight train rolling through the rain. Your shadow on the platform looked so small. We'd packed our bags with hope and a little bit of shame, dreaming of a city where we'd finally have it all. Midnight train, take us far away, where the lights don't flicker, where the rent is paid. We'll trade these dusty roads for a crowded street. If the world's still kind, it will let us meet our dreams. The jobs back home all dried up like the creek. Daddy drinks his pay and mama doesn't speak. You whispered if we leave now we might just find a spark. So we climbed aboard the carriage and we vanished in the dark. Midnight train, take us far away, where the lights don't flicker, where the rent is paid. We'll trade these dusty roads for a crowded street. If the world's still kind, it will let us meet our dreams. But the city's colder than we thought it would be. I'm working double shifts, you barely look at me. Sometimes I miss the stars and the quiet country air. But I know we had to try, we had to go somewhere. Midnight train, don't you slow me down. We've come too far to turn this train around. Maybe love will find us on another track. Till then we'll hold each other when the night turns black. City lights and fading glow paint reflections on your face. Crowded room, but we both know all our words have slipped away. I trace the ribbon of your laugh like smoke that disappears, a fragile bridge above the past that trembles when you're near. My heartbeat hides behind a smile, but secrets echo in the dark. I feel the distance in each step when we pretend the night's not falling apart. Midnight whispers call my name, drifting soft across the floor. Every breath says I'm to blame for the silence at your door. If tomorrow breaks the spell, will we dance or say farewell? Midnight whispers tell me what we're waiting for. Vinyl crackles in the air, a lonely saxophone replies, hands entwined but unaware. other questions in our eyes. We spin beneath the chandelier, two shadows clinging tight, yet every twirl reveals the fear will fade before the light. My promises drift like perfume, sweet but destined to be gone. I keep holding what can't stay, while the jukebox plays our almost forgotten song. Midnight whispers call my name, drifting soft across the floor. Every breath says I'm to blame for the silence at your door. If tomorrow breaks the spell, will we dance or say farewell? Midnight whispers tell me what we're waiting for. Only hearts that fail to see the lost reflections in the ballroom, where we learn what truth could be. If regret can turn to rhythm, let forgiveness find the beat. Hold me once before the daylight shows the emptiness between. Midnight whispers call my name, draw me back to where you are. Every note admits the blame, every tear becomes a star. If the sunrise pulls the tide, will your hand still rest in mine? Midnight whispers, let this last dance heal the scar.
Night spills indigo over roadside sand, a kerosene lamp blinks ahead. Dry wind pockets a drifter silence, shaking it into dust instead. A peeling strip of neon murmurs welcome, pull in and rest. One lonely star on a rusted pole shows every lost soul west. Welcome into the Moonlight Highway Motel, where fog-soaked guitars hum yesterday's farewell. Drop your heavy bag, let your stories ring the rail. Here time just turns in circles round the echoes you can't sell. Old barkeep taps an empty glass. Sunday light will name your plan. The rhythm of far-off boxcars rolls from calloused knuckle span. Faded photographs remember every grin and teary stained grin. Yet no one can recall the hour they checked out or back in. Welcome into the Moonlight Highway Motel. Stars float on tabletops like a shattered carousel. If the city stole your compass and your northern light as well, stay the night, let your spirit chart a brand new parallel. Maybe this old blacktop never ends, just bends beyond each bend. Every heart still needs a window with a lamp that won't pretend. When dawn splits the weather-worn door with a blade of yellow sound, you'll hear distant engines singing new chords, homeward bound. Welcome into the Moonlight Highway Motel. Thank you for stopping at the Moonlight Highway Motel. Should your memories fade, trace the song and you'll do well. Carry one warm coal of our lantern through the swell. May it light your endless highway past the gates of Hotel California Spell.
Night wind skims the water, lacing silver on the bay. Paper lanterns tremble as the wifey fades away. You slide a porcelain teacup to the corner of my hand. Whisper, love is vapor, catch it quickly while you can. Bamboo rustle, secret soft as silk. Every heartbeat steeped in quiet thrill. In this moonlit tea aroma, I brew memories of you. First sip traces bittersweet, last drop tastes like dew. If you wander 1,000 miles, carry this gentle heat. Let the clouds lean down to listen where our two horizons meet. Morning mist unties my hair, cherry blossoms on my coat. Metro doors sigh open, sending headlines down my throat. Yet a single note of oolong lingers longer than the noise, and I keep your promise folded in a song without a voice. Little boat of wishes drifts on ink. Every ripple writes what hearts can't think. In this moonlit tea aroma, I brew memories of you. First sip traces bittersweet, last drop tastes like dew. If you wander 1,000 miles, carry this gentle heat. Let the clouds lean down to listen where our two horizons meet. Wind rings paper chimes, raindrops string the air. Echoes bloom like jasmine, spelling we are nearly there. In this moonlit tea aroma, we steep the world in light. Every leaf a silent vow, tasted through the night. When tomorrow splits the sky, let its first bright gleam warm the teacups on our window. Proof that love was not a dream. Wind chimes scatter evening gold that hangs on my front porch. Rocking chair still smells like you, last night's denim warmth. Supper fire is fading now, coffee's holding strong. But there's no one here beside me to finish half the song. Mailman dropped an empty note, blank as harvest moon. Said the highways down your side of town don't bear familiar roots. I spin the vinyl searching for the lullaby you hummed. Every scratch and spiral pulls my longing further on. I miss you like dry plains miss rain, till the dust begins to bloom. Miss you like a window loves moonlight, brightest pain before the blue. If the stars could carry letters, they would erase the midnight rail. 'Cause my heart rides every freight car just to track your fading trail. Scarecrow guards the sunset over rows of restless grain. Wind blew back your old straw hat from last July's parade. I tie my memories in a cloth and bind them to this guitar, singing miles with no horizon to answer where you are. I miss you like dry plains miss rain, till the dust begins to bloom. Miss you like a window loves moonlight, brightest pain before the blue. If a southbound train climbs mountains, let it haul away my hope. Send it rolling past the old bridge to your waiting arms of home. Night stretches every distance, then bends it back to me. I write your name on windy roads, practice not to leave. I miss you like dry plains miss rain, till a sweet storm floods the sky. Miss you like a window loves moonlight, guiding travelers through the night. When your boots cross that far horizon, I will light the porch again. Let this faithful moonlit window hold you till the end.
I'm staring at the clock as it's tiptoeing around the room. Steam curls from my coffee like a lazy afternoon. Outside the clouds are painting traffic lights on empty streets. Inside my thoughts keep folding into tiny paper dreams. Why does every minute feel so slippery and slow? I tap the tabletop and wish the seconds wouldn't show. Paper airplane, fly away, draw a line across my gray. Climb the ceiling, kiss the day, show me somewhere bright to play. Baby, take this paper heart and sail beyond the pain. I'll be waiting when you land my little paper airplane.
Radio is humming Malibu blue melodies, but every major chord just circles back to minor keys. I juggle colored marbles in a jar of make-believe, hoping one will crack and let a ray of sun escape to me.
Why does every heartbeat echo louder than before? I count the cracks in silence till I can't keep track no more. Paper airplane, fly away, draw a line across my gray. Climb the ceiling, kiss the day, show me somewhere bright to play. Baby, take this paper heart and sail beyond the pain. I'll be waiting when you land my little paper airplane. Paper airplane, fly away, draw a line across my gray. Climb the ceiling, kiss the day, show me somewhere bright to play. Baby, take this paper heart and sail beyond the pain. I'll be waiting when you land my little paper airplane. Morning light through the pine breaks the cool mountain haze. Amber dew on the wheat echoes back yesterday. Old tobacco you shed boards humming withered baritone. Every step on the gravel says, child, you're almost home. River road guide me home past the sycamore and stone. Whisper low, gentle flow to the fields where I belong. River road, sing your song, let your silver current roam. Carry dreams back downstream. River road, guide me home. Mama's porch lantern glows like a lighthouse in July. Creek-fed laughter of friends rings beneath the cider sky. Hammer-strummed mandolin paints the twilight ridgetop gold, and the fireflies dance in circles round stories Grandpa told. River road, guide me home past the sycamore and stone. Whisper low, gentle flow to the fields where I belong. River road, sing your song, let your silver current roam. Carry dreams back downstream. River road, guide me home. When city lights grow louder than the cricket's lullaby, I taste the clay and clover on the night wind passing by. Though the highway's long behind me and the miles ahead unknown, I can almost feel the river rolling underneath the chrome.
River road, guide me home, where the heart has always flown, flowing free, just like me, through the hills where I belong. River road, strong and kind, draw your water around my bones. Endless turns, love that burns. River road, guide me home. Morning sun pours gold on an empty highway sign. Got a half tank of freedom and a window full of sky. Troubles on the backseat hum a softer melody. Shift into another gear and leave them chasing me. So roll on down the line. Let the white stripes harmonize. Kick your worries off the dashboard, put that smile in overdrive. Life's a song that loves a singer when the rhythm's feeling right. Roll on down the line tonight.
Radio is spinning tales of hearts that came undone. But my tires keep on drumming to the promise of the sun.
Every mile's a postcard with the corners curling wide. I'll write my name in laughter where the dust can't ever hide. Yeah, roll on down the line. Let the white stripes harmonize. Kick your worries off the dashboard, put that smile in overdrive. Life's a song that loves the singer when the rhythm's feeling right. Roll on down the line tonight. hover like a hawk above the pass. If the road throws curves, we'll bend them into silver glass. There's a chorus in the canyon and a banjo in the breeze. Every echo's telling us to travel light and breathe. Come on, roll on down the line. We're the horizons by design. Let the engine write the verses, let the laughter mark the time. If tomorrow finds you worded, play this record, press rewind, and roll on down the line. One more time.
Saturday sunrise slips across the wooden floor. Kettle humming softly, but we're slower than before. Your sleepy grin is tangled up in tousled waves of brown. I pour the coffee slower just to watch you looking round. The world outside can wait a beat. Let traffic find another street. 'Cause everything feels right on a Saturday, when the thunder of the week just fades away. Bare feet sliding on the kitchen tile. Stay a little longer, darling. Breathe and smile. If gray clouds steal a patch of blue, we don't need the sun to paint the morning true. Life tastes sweet and time's polite in the glow of our Saturday sunrise light.
Newspaper headlines fold to paper aeroplanes, drifting past the orchids on the Fog Street window pane. You hum a line of something that you heard on late night radio. I catch the harmony and spin it where the sugar goes. The city's calling far below. Let's answer with a quiet no.
'Cause everything feels right on a Saturday, when the thunder of the week just fades away. Bare feet sliding on the kitchen tile. Stay a little longer, darling. Breathe and smile. If gray clouds steal a patch of blue, we don't need the sun to paint the morning true. Life tastes sweet and time's polite in the glow of our Saturday sunrise light. walk on Boulevard St. Paul. Steam curls from a cardboard cup. You sketch croissants in latte foam. Laugh when the wifey hiccups. Cycling past the Fleur-lined rail, a busker hums a gypsy tune. Your eyes say bonjour, stay a while, and Paris opens like June.
Side street echoes beat with sneaker steps. Smartphones try to crowd the view, but every ping and pixel fades when I hear you whisper, allons-y.
So let's write love songs on a napkin, spin the world like penny bright tarts, toast the sky with cafe au lait, trade emojis for beating hearts. We'll let the accordion breeze invite two tangled souls to start finding big city dreams in tiny sips of time. Sidewalk cafe hearts.
Flower market colors spark between the scooter horns and rain. You snap a photo, filter noir, tag it mid-morning champagne.
Metro rattles underground, the river sings, sighs overhead. We dance a crosswalk, pirouette, red lights blinking, go ahead.
Let rooftops sing their tarry black jazz. Let traffic write the groove. The only headline trending now is the way you say je te trouve.
So let's write love songs on a napkin, spin the world like penny bright tarts, toast the sky with cafe au lait, trade emojis for beating hearts. We'll let the accordion breeze invite two tangled souls to start finding big city dreams in tiny sips of time. Sidewalk cafe hearts.
Maybe Monday brings a spreadsheet storm. Maybe screens reclaim the night. But the scent of fresh baguettes at dawn keeps this moment warm and bright.
Come on, write love songs on this napkin, fold it into paper art, send it sailing through the terrace air, aim it straight for waiting hearts.
Let the metro hum beneath our feet, let the skyline paint its sparks. We're sipping freedom, verse by verse tonight. Sidewalk cafe hearts.
Sidewalk cafe hearts. Clouds are hanging low tonight. Street lamps blur like candlelight. I tuck my hands inside my coat, hide the shiver in my throat.
Footsteps echo in the rain. Every drop repeats your name. Passing cars don't see me sigh. Water on my cheeks looks dry.
I'll be laughing with the thunder, smiling through the pouring sky. Let the lightning steal my wonder. No one has to see me cry.
When the cold wind starts to this empty avenue.
I'll be whispering in the storm all the words I meant for you. Window panes on second floors show warm rooms and open doors, but every lamp behind the glass feels like a world I couldn't pass.
I'll be laughing with the thunder,
smiling through the pouring sky. Let the lightning steal my wonder. No one has to see me cry.
when the cold wind starts to wander down this empty avenue.
I'll be whispering in the storm all the words I meant for you. Maybe dawn will clear the clouds,
Dry the streets and hush the sound, but till morning finds my mind,
rain can claim these tears as mine.
I'll keep laughing with the thunder, grateful for the darkened view. Every rumble pulls me under, still it hides the truth I knew. If the sunrise brings you nearer, let it chase these shadows through.
Till then, whispers in the storm are the love I saved for you. Summer dust on a gravel lane, barefoot steps on porcelain dawn. You wave from that red old pickup, I swear the sunrise wrote your name across the lawn. We chase the hymn of cicadas, trading secrets for firefly light, and every lazy mile of ribbon road turns my heartbeat into flight. 'Cause you love me like a river loves an open plain, soft but steady carving stories in the clay. I bloom like a wildflower after April rain, rooted in the promise that you'll stay. Every whisper on the prairie finds a place to hide, curling through the cedar and the pine. If forever is a fence post fading in the sky, I'll trace your outline on that line.
recipes of dust and honey, coffee steam on the porch rail. You hum a tune that rides the breeze. I dress each note in a sundress trail. The clock forgets its ticking when your laughter fills the screen door frame, and my soul strings snap in sweet refrain each time you say my name. 'Cause you love me like a river loves an open plain, soft but steady carving stories in the clay. I bloom like a wildflower after April rain, rooted in the promise that you'll stay. Every whisper on the prairie finds a place to hide, curling through the cedar and the pine. If forever is a fence post fading in the sky, I'll trace your outline on that line. High wind bends the meadow, cloud write letters overhead. If storms once cracked our shadows, sunlight stitch them back with red. You love me like a river loves an open plain, soft but steady carving stories in the clay. I bloom like a wildflower after April rain, rooted in the promise that you'll stay. Every whisper on the prairie finds a place to hide, curling through the cedar and the pine. If forever is a fence post fading in the sky, I'll trace your outline on that line. Yes, I'll trace your outline on that line.